This is a squad battle glitch that will help you get through all of your swaps tokens and anything when you need to do squad battle games and you don't want to play. So in today's video, we're going to be showing you the new squad battle glitch in FIFA 23, and this will be for the new gen. Tomorrow, I'll be bringing out an old gen version if you have not quite made that transition into the new gen. So basically with this, personally, I believe now it does work on all difficulties. But the big thing that you want to remember is it will mainly work on the top two are the main ones that you want to be going for, because the bottom two will have custom tactics on it. So unfortunately for that, once you get, I'd say, into the pressing part of the game, the 75th minute, I believe it does vary depending on obviously the custom tactics. It may still be possible on some of them, but a lot of them have a pressure system built in. So mainly the top two are going to be the ones that you want to do it on, and there's more than enough if you are looking to do icon swaps tokens if we get them again, the winter wildcard tokens if we get more of them, and then any other squad battle orientated game modes, for instance for objective players that we normally get squad battle games for. So the basic way to set this up is you want to go into the game, get your goals, whatever you need to be done. You can, normally what I try and do is do one half of getting the objectives, and then the second half is the glitch to be able to stop still. And the basic way to set this up on the new gen, this is the harder squad battle glitch. Tomorrow will be the easiest one by an absolute landslide, but you do need to go on old gen for that. If you're on new gen, that's not a problem because we already have the old gen, or you can download the old gen to go on that anyway. But the way you set this up, you've got to go into the middle of the pitch, or at least somewhere around about there. It's easy enough to do this. Once you've kind of got the pattern and the hang of it, you should be relatively okay at doing this. Once you've done that, you need to take your player of any sort of value. Normally I go for the stronger players. I don't know why. It's normally the strikers, or at least a centre mid, because they tend to drift all the way up, as well as the strikers taking the defenders in the box. You may have to deal with a few midfielders, but as you'll see in the clips, you'll notice the difference. You take him to the edge of the box, and as you turn, you don't have to necessarily be touching the line, but as you turn, you want to be holding your left trigger. I think it would be L2, I want to say, on PlayStation, but basically the one you'd normally aim at in COD, the back button. Hold that in as you turn. You take a few steps out, and then once you see the opponent coming to your back, as soon as he touches it, let go of that trigger. Sometimes you may get a minute in and they might tackle you. You may get 5 minutes in and they may tackle you. Once you've kind of got past that grace period, you have done it. It does take a few times to kind of get used to. Like I said, you may find that you might be doing it, especially at the start, more times getting the ball back and trying it. But once you have got it, you will get it most times. I think out of the attempts, I've done it in 2-3 matches today, and pretty much after the first kind of taking off the cobwebs with it, I'd say at least 2 out of 3 times I've managed to do it. And then once you know how to do that, that is all you've got to do. Set yourself up, get that turn. Then obviously, like I say, as soon as they've touched you, let go. The only thing that can annoy with this is if you have got another opponent, a midfielder or an attacker in front of you, they sometimes may come in. Sometimes they do go around the back, and I have had times where I've had 2 people on me and it's absolutely fine. And that is all you've got to do. You can do that both halves. It doesn't matter what time of the game you do it in, as long as you obviously have the lead, because that, I'd imagine, is what you want really. You're not going to go into a squad battle match to draw, but as soon as you got the lead, give it a test out. Should be relatively easy for you. Let me know if you need any more tips or any sort of more advice on it, and then if you want to check out the next video, which should be linked to this one at the end, I'll do that tomorrow for the old gem. But apart from that, catch you all for the next one.